Hey y'all, so today your girl wanted to stop by to talk about body positivity and alopecia for all my alopecia worlds and guys out there like myself, okay? But before I get started, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So if you're new to my channel, then you know your girl has alopecia. I have centrifugal alopecia, CCA. I started to notice it in my mid-20s. Fast forward to 2022, your girl cut all her hair off. And here I am, alopecia loud, bald, and proud, okay? But, as I've been, within my alopecia journey for some time, I've came to a lot of things during this journey, right? It was sad, it was scary, it was hard at times, but I'm really just at a place where I have fully accepted it. And I've been doing a lot of research on body positivity lately, and I was doing it for something else, but it got me to thinking about, how does body positivity and alopecia go together with one another? Now, if you don't know, body positivity is basically when you are accepting of all body types, no matter what they look like, no matter, what may be happening, big, little, small, long hair, bald, you ain't worried about all that, right? You are accepting of all body types. And most importantly, in light of things that happen to people's bodies that may not be considered the average, you are choosing to be positive about those things. And, as I was researching this, I was like, I guess I'm more on the body positivity side when it comes to my alopecia, right? I choose to accentuate other parts of myself. I don't have like a negative view of it. It didn't always, start out that way, but I have grown to just move into that stage of acceptance and that it is what it is and your girl cannot change it. So I'ma just, make the best of it. But I think, that being body positive is just a really great way to combat just those difficulties that come up when you are dealing with something like alopecia. And, for some of us, it's not as easy to hide. Now, along with body positivity comes body neutrality as well. So while I am more so body positive about my alopecia, I do, acknowledge that there are folks who may be more on that neutrality side, right? So you don't like it, you don't love it, but, you're not hating it, right? You are just in that neutral phase, and that's okay to be as well. For the sake of this video, we gonna focus on my body positive part, and let's just get into a few tips on how you can be more positive about your alopecia. First things first, this is so important. And, to maintain that body positivity or to even get to that space, you want to have supportive people around you, right? Like, the other day, I sponged my hair, right? To make it like kind of curly and cute. And I sent a photo to my friend, and she was like, yes, curls, never mind the part in the front that may be a little thin, but yes, for the curls, right? So you need supportive people. Who are those people? And not people who are, maybe encouraging you to kind of hide it and things of that nature. But, who are the people who are like, girl, you look good. Maybe just, swoop this over this way, or, maybe accent this part, but who are those people who are really supporting you? I would say that like my friends and family have been very supportive on this journey. Even when I wanted to, cut all my hair off, they was like, yes, girl, go and cut it off sometime coming, right? So, who are those people who you can lean on? And I understand not everybody has folks like that, right? So, are there any supportive groups? Where are the YouTubers, who are really talking about this and who are walking loud and proud in this? Get a part of their communities as well. But it's so important that when you're on this body positivity journey with any type of hair loss, you need supportive people. Next tip, I've talked about some on my channel when it comes to money and things like that. And that is positive affirmations. And yeah, you can have positive affirmations with, the financial side, but don't forget, the personal side, right? That emotional side. What positive affirmations are you telling yourself? And I'm feeling a little Cynthia, some days I have to look in the mirror and just be like, girl, you cute. Put on some lip gloss, you cute. On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good, okay? What are those positive affirmations that you are telling yourself? Especially, on those days where you just ain't feeling it, where it's real spotty in the front and on the sides, in that crown, like me. Listen, trust me, I ain't gonna say I've been there, I'm there, okay? So I get it. But what are those positive things that you can say to yourself, even if you don't feel like it? You said enough, you're gonna start to believe it. So y'all drop down in the comments and let me know, what are some positive affirmations for alopecia? One thing that's also important, while you're on this body positivity journey is professional help, right? So don't forget, there are dermatologists out there, find the one that's best for you. There are new things that are coming about for alopecia. Go and learn about your alopecia from a professional, right? Get a scalp analysis done from a certified dermatologist. That's how I know that I have centrifugal alopecia. I had a scalp biopsy. Previous to that, I knew I had alopecia, but I didn't even know that there were different types. So, I would encourage you to go and seek out a medical professional to learn more about what's happening with you. Because sometimes, we may be really negative, or we may catastrophize things because we don't even know what's going on. So, get the facts, get those things in print for yourself so that you can learn as much as possible about this condition. Some people's hair, can grow back. Do you need to undergo a treatment? Or do you, need to, look into some other things? A professional is going to help you to figure out those things. And that's on the medical side, but don't forget the mental health side as well. Listen, if you are in a space where you don't even want to get out of bed, you don't want to go outside, it's always on your mind and consuming you, that is an indicator that you need to meet with a mental health professional, a licensed mental health professional, right? And look it up via your insurance, do a Google search, but get in front of someone who you can talk these feelings out with. Because I do understand, that something like alopecia, it can bring on depression, it can bring on anxiety. Trust me, I can honestly say that I understand that. But don't just sit with those things. Whatever that professional looks like, look them up, check out their credentials, and make sure you go and see them. Listen, don't forget about your styling options, okay? I talked about, curl sponging my hair. Y'all been seeing me wearing wigs. I'm really liking wigs right now. That's definitely something that I've been playing more and more in recently. So don't be afraid of wigs. Maybe you just want to shave it all off and rock a low ski. Listen, I like my Jada Pinkett, okay? Trust me, right now I'm kind of growing her out a bit, and I'm going to get her tapered pretty soon here. But I'm gonna probably always have my hair low. I just like that look. It feels great. I feel comfortable in it, So how can you, play with these different things to learn more about your style, what looks good on you, what you like, what you don't like. You already know I gave my non-negotiables for my alopecia girls and guys. Big earrings, lashes, and gloss all the time. I don't care if you just going to Walmart. You better have it on, girl, okay? So, don't forget those things. Maybe it's a scarf. Maybe you want to wear scarves. Maybe you want to wear hats. Get into those things. Get out there. You ain't got to spend a whole lot of money. Go to the hair store. They have a great selection of things. I love to go in there and look at everything and buy some things too. But don't be afraid, to play with your style. This is really like when you go on this hair loss journey, like you are learning so many new things about yourself. I talked about how my hair was always long and thick. I never really wore weave, so I've been playing with the wigs. Don't be afraid to get out there. If worse comes to worse, you ain't got to wear it. Just put on something else, okay? But don't forget about those styling options. The last tip that I have for you while you're on your body positivity journey is gratitude. And I've talked about this before, but I'm thankful. Listen, I may not have all my hair, but I can say I got all my brain cells, okay? I can say I got all of the other things that I need, okay? So what can you be grateful for, there are so many other things that are happening with us, and sometimes we focus, on those, non-major things, that aren't affecting, our ability to be able to get out and do what we need to do. So what can you be grateful for? Gratitude is just a really good way to have a positive outlook on any negative situation. Listen, if you want to know more about my alopecia journey and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, be sure to check out this playlist here. Bye.